Hello, welcome to my videos and my vlog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday on World Baseball Classic 2026, Day 3. Well, yesterday was played the third game in the tournament where it was a lot of activity because there were play games. So now finally all the teams played yesterday. So in the pool play A, Cuba defeated 3-1 Panama. Cuba didn't have any problem. They had an easy game and they won this game easily. And for the reason they got the first victory of the tournament. And in the second game of the group, Puerto Rico didn't have any problem. Defeated Colombia 5-0 and they got the first victory of the season. This was a great performance where Puerto Rico scored all the runs in the top five, and for that reason they got the first victory of the tournament. In the pool play B, Mexico battled a lot, but in the end they could get the victory and defeated Great Britain A2. It was a complicated game, and the big difference was in the last two innings, where in the last two innings, Mexico scored the 7 runs. They scored 3 runs in the top of the A and another four in the top nine. And for that reason, Mexico increased the lead and they won the game easily in the last inning because, how I told you, Mexico struggled a lot. They battled a lot in the first 7 innings, but the power, all the most of the runs were scored in the last two innings, and the Mexico won the game. With this victory, Mexico won its first game of the tournament, and this is the first time in all the edition that the Mexico won his first game of the tournament. His first game, he won the first victory in the first game. So this is amazing. And the pool and in the second game in this group, USA, one of the favorite to win this tournament, didn't have any problem and won easily 15-5 against Brazil. USA had an easy game. They didn't battle a lot because they started winning the game when in the top two, in the top one, they scored 2 runs. Later they scored another one in the third, and they increased the lead in the top five, where they scored another four, and they were leading the game easily because they were leading 7-1 in the top five. Brazil put emotion because they scored another three runs in the bottom seven, and they reduced the game to a 7-4, 7-4 in the bottom of the fifth. I thought that the Brazil could do something, but after that they scored another 8 more runs and they won the game easily 15-5. With this victory, USA won its first game of the tournament. In the pool play C, in the first game that was played yesterday, Chinese Taipei didn't have any problem and defeated the Czechia 14-0. They had an easy game. The Taipei were leading the game 6-0 in the top second. They scored another 2 runs in the fourth and another 6 runs in the top five and six, and they won this game easily 14-0. They shut down the session for that reason because the Chinese Taipei were leading by more than 10 runs difference in the seven inning. For that reason, they finished the game in the seven inning. So with this victory, Chinese Taipei won its first game of the tournament and they improved to a 1-2 record, but it looked that they are going to be eliminated, and Seychelles fell to a 0-2 record and they are eliminated. And in the second game in this group that was played this morning, in a tremendous game, the Japan battled a lot, but they could defeat Korea A6. This was a tremendous game because Japan suffered and struggled a lot, and I thought that the Japan could lose that game, but they show its power. And in this moment, the Japan is better team than Korea, but they struggle a lot because they were trying in the game. The The game was tied 5-5 in the middle of the seven, but the big difference was in the bottom seven, where Japan scored 3 runs. They took the lead of the game and they handled and they won this game. This is a very important victory because with this victory, Japan improved to a 2-0 record, amazing, and Korea fell to a 1-1 record. And in the second game in the Group C, no, no, no. So let's talk about the Pool D, the last group, where yesterday the Venezuela they had a problem defeated the Netherlands 6-2. Venezuela had an easy game where the big difference was in the bottom five, where they scored 4 runs. They increased the lead, and in the end they won this game easily. With this victory, Venezuela won its first game of the tournament, and this is amazing for them. In the second game of the Pool Play D, the Dominican Republic didn't have any problem and defeated the Nicaragua by 9 run difference. They had an easy game because the Dominican Republic were leading the game always. They started bad because they struggled a lot in the first 3 innings, but in the middle, in the last 3 innings, the Dominican Republic showed that in this moment are better team than Nicaragua. They scored the rest of the runs and they won this game. So they started the tournament with a victory. So who are the standings after 3 days of game? Well, the where the well first in the Pool A in San Juan, that is playing in San Juan, Puerto Rico and Cuba started yesterday one, and they started with a victory the tournament. And Panamá and Colombia are in the bottom with a 0-1 record, and Canada haven't played yet. In the Pool B, that is playing in Houston, Texas, Mexico, USA starting winning the game, starting to win in the tournament. They have a 1-0 record. Italy and Great Britain and Brazil are in the bottom with a 0-1 record, and Italy hasn't played yet in the Pool C. Pool C that is playing in Tokyo, Japan. Australia, Japan have a 2-0 record. This is amazing for them. Korea have a 1-1 record. Chinese Taipei is in the third place with a 1-2 record. The most probably are going to be eliminated because it looks very difficult that they can qualify in this group. And Czechia is in the bottom with a 0-2 record, and they are practically eliminated. In the Pool D, that is playing Miami, Florida, Venezuela and Dominican Republic starting winning their games yesterday. Israel haven't played yet. Netherlands and Nicaragua are in the bottom. So what's next? Today it will be play another games where in the Pool Play A it will be play another 2 games where Colombia will play against Canada. This game is going to be playing 11 o'clock Eastern time, and Great Britain is going to receive the no, and Panama is going to play against Puerto Rico at 18 o'clock Eastern time. I think that today in this group, Colombia, Puerto Rico will win their games. In the Pool Play B, the Brazil will play against Italy in the 13 o'clock Eastern time, and Great Britain is going to play against USA. I think that the Italy and USA will win their games. In the Pool Play C, remember that today in the morning, Japan defeated the Korea A6. So in the second game will be play until the night until 20 o'clock Eastern time, where China's Taipei will play against Korea. I think the Korea is going to win that game. And the Pool Play D, it will be played 2 games: Nicaragua against Netherlands and Israel against Venezuela. I think that the Nicaragua and Venezuela will win their game. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in social media platform. So see you next video. Gibran.